everybody, welcome to the first ever special race on the channel. We're here for Halloween Havoc, 34 laps around Orlando International Speedway. Should be a very eventful one, but quickly we'll go over our starting lineup for this evening race. Is it the 18 that's on pole? Yeah, the 18 is on the pole. We'll quickly cover starting lineup. Reynolds. So it's actually Amber Riley, Tyler Reynolds, Steve Cologne, Roberto Crown Jr., Caleb Rose, Scott Bright, Wyatt Floor, Clark McKee, Nathan Smith, Aiden Orth, Luke Sincala, Barry Preston. Sorry that they're in a test car. We accidentally had 251s, had to make a late change. Paul Martin, Nelson Reeves, Bob Sticks,
Drivers,
Joshua Harrison.
Start your engines!
Callie Hancock, Brendan Hancock, Owen Miles, Ethan Farley, John McFadden, Trey Smith, Bradley Ugis, Michael Pollitt, Cole Raymond, Gavin Pierce. I don't know why they're stopping, but yeah, Declan Wellington Turner, Christopher Parker, Derek Campbell, Arthur Xavier, Vincent Carter, all there, and then Raymond, Silas, Williams, Benjamin, Smith. Yeah, so I don't know what happened in the process of lining them up, but yeah. Oh, someone's on pit road. Hold up. Someone didn't start. It's one of the test cars, so it's either Arthur Xavier or... That's Barry Preston. Ah. I don't think he's out. I think he just didn't go. So, unfortunate for the 77 of Barry Preston. Obviously, had to go from the original number they wanted, which was the 51, but didn't realize we had two 51s, so we had to switch them to a test car, which is now the 77. So that's unfortunate for him. We'll hope for his sake that he gets it refired and is going to still be in this race. But I don't know if that'll happen. As we go down, we'll get ready to start here. Amber Riley, Tyler Reynolds on the front row. Pace car should come down pit road shortly. And there we go. Pace car down pit road. To come down the front straightaway. Gonna kick off Halloween Havoc. It's Amber Riley and Tyler Reynolds gonna lead us to the green flag. The green flag is in the air. We're underway from Orlando. Already some guys scattering. You see Wyatt Floor all the way down to the bottom lane. Yeah, we do have a full 37 car field. Earlier today, we did have a 35 car field for some reason. That was because of some number mix-ups. Now we do have the full 37 guys that were actually entered in this race. Here comes Cologne in the bottom. And then 9 car. Gonna make it a 3-wide move for the lead on Reynolds and Riley. The 08 has a big push. Actually, never mind. Roberto Crown goes up to the top lane. Very aggressive move out of the 08. Actually, not the 08, excuse me. That was the 21 that made the aggressive move. The 08 just kind of stayed put. Got a little bit of a gap there about midway through. Let's see, it's the 70. Yeah, the 77's still on pit roads. That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry to Barry Preston that they didn't get their car fired, but yeah. It's not like we really have any control over it at this point. Oh man, they're like 4 or 5 wide there for a split second. I keep going back to the 77. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to go back to the lead car. I just accidentally misclicked. Okay, so back up to Amber Riley in the 08. Who's currently our leader. Steve Cologne going up to the top lane, trying to make something work. About the same thing Roberto Crown Jr. did earlier. See if that works this time. Nelson Reeves. Ooh! The 08 almost got turned by the 26. Now the 26 is going to go underneath the 08. trying to get around them. Actually, Mark Silas making a move all the way down. New leader is Nelson Reeves in the 26, with help from Ethan Farley. You can see Mitchell Carter making a 4-wide move down there. It was 4-wide for a second, but they're kind of drifting up now. Farley is now in the lead with help from Mitchell Carter. Actually, to take that back, he moved up to the middle lane to pick up Ryan Benjamin. Look at this tight pack racing. Now, Tyler Reynolds is slow, kind of like Benjamin Deloney in the Taco Bell Pro Series for some reason. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. Wyatt Floor around. Multiple cars. Joshua Harrison, Paul Martin involved. Aiden Orth with side damage there. Gonna go back to the line. Still have a lot of cars left in this one, but the first yellow flag of the day at the line, it's gonna be Mitchell Carter winning the race back to the line. But yeah, we'll go to an instant replay, see what happened there. I've seen these guys wreck under caution before. Don't know if they'll do it here. And they will! Oh! Xavier gets turned into the wall by Mitchell Carter. I think Xavier may still be our leader, but oh man. And Barry Preston's fine now, so that's a good positive thing for him. These guys all kind of trying to get back lined up, but Xavier got turned into the wall. And if I'm Arthur Xavier, I'm mad. You can see he's catching back up. He would line up second, but I think it was just a result of them trying to slow down. Yeah, Mitchell Carter out in front here in Orlando. We'll see what brought out this like 4 or 5 car incident here early on in Halloween Havoc. I believe it all really started with Wyatt Floor in the 0. Going about 3 wide there. It looks like I believe Floor got hooked by Orth. He did. Got turned into the wall. Nowhere for Harrison. Martin with a pretty solid hit there. But yeah, Orth and Floor kind of got into each other. And Martin and Harrison really nowhere to go. But then, as we come back to the stripe, I was expecting more of a wreck, and I said, as soon as I said that they had, there's a possibility of them wrecking under yellow, it happens. As we go back up here, I mean, and I know Arthur's probably mad about this, but under caution, they're trying to slow down. As soon as I saw them get hooked onto each other, yeah, it's just gets turned into the wall. And then Ethan Farley got collected too. Trying to see who gets all collected in this. I saw Farley and Hamill got some damage, but I think the 17 is going to be fine. I think he just has some slight damage. He didn't hit the wall at that bad of an angle, but we'll have to see. I think everyone should be fine. We'll definitely have some guys slower than the pack, but we'll get back going racing here in Orlando. Welcome back to Orlando. We're going to go green this time. You can see Logan Williams, Mark Silas, Ryan Benjamin, Callie Hancock. I couldn't see who was in 5th. We'll make up our top 5. See if we can see who it is. That's Cole Raymond. You can see Barry Preston down in the bottom lane. Unfortunately, we do have a driver, actually 2 drivers out. Paul Martin, unfortunate for him, he got involved in that wreck. Didn't seem it was terrible, but he had a pretty solid hit with the wall. And then Arthur Xavier in the test car in the 17. Not the way he wanted to end the evening. He probably could be up there right now if he didn't get wrecked under yellow, but man, it's hard to say really what happened. I think it's just Carter, and I think Carter was trying to just slow down and really clipped him, but that's unfortunate for the number 17 ending his day early. But we'll restart on lap 8. Logan Williams did win the race off pit road, I believe, which will result in the lead for that number 7 car. But we still have, I'd say about, back there to McFadden, I'd say about, let's see, how many cars are on the track? 33 that are on the lead lap. I'd say we have about 30 competitive cars. Also, Barry Preston is 3 laps down, so I mean, if he wrecks, he won't, like, finish last. I mean, if he wrecks, the 17 or 59 won't finish last. But we'll see if he's actually up to speed. He may not be. But green flag, back in the air. It's Logan Williams leading us to the green flag. Pretty good start out of the subway car for Logan Williams. Pretty good start for him, though. But Mark Silas right on his back bumper. Barry Preston is actually pretty competitive so far, even though he's 3 laps down. Don't let that fool you. He has a fast car that can keep up. It's just he had some early, I assume, mechanical issues. He won't finish last, though, due to the wreck. But let's see, in the back of the pack, yeah, Harrison, Floor, and Orth. We knew they were going to be slow. And they are, but if these guys can all get bunched together, we'll have an interesting race. But right now they're all kind of spread out. Preston kind of holding up Raymond, but not really, because we said Preston's pretty fast, and he does have some speed under that number 77 car. Here comes Mark Silas. He'll challenge to the lead on about, I believe, lap 9. We're coming to lap 9. At the line, Mark Silas and the 15 Reese's car will lead the lap over Logan Williams in the 7. Owen Miles making an aggressive move there. Saw him with Trey Smith as well. Oh man, they're almost making some contact. If we have a wreck, I don't know what's going to happen. We didn't really have that big of a wreck like we anticipated. Barry Preston, he doesn't care if he's 3 laps down. He's going to go to potentially make a pass, get one of those laps back as he's 3 down. Owen Miles, he's actually challenging for the lead as he has Amber Riley underneath him too. Riley's going to go to the lead with help from Jackson Dalton in the 420 car. Roberto Crown, oh man, move the 420 up the track a little bit. With this kind of bunched up group, I'm expecting another wreck, but man, if one car spins, that could result in like a 10-car pileup. But at the line, Amber Riley will lead the lap as we're on lap 10 of 34. Barry Preston kind of fading to the back. That is what he wants. He wants multiple yellows so he can get maybe at least 1 lap back. He needs 3 cautions to get all those laps back. Right now, Jackson Dalton, though, he has taken the lead from Amber Riley. And we got a spin in the back just as I was talking about him. He goes around Logan Williams, a big hit in the 7. John McFadden, Tyler Reynolds. Oh, Ryan Benjamin, heavy damage to the 92. We race back to the line, though. We'll look at the replay in a minute. So we race back to the line. It looks like it'll be Jackson Dalton. We were just talking about Barry Preston, and now he needed some cautions. He was the caution, though. Dalton will win the race back to the line. Actually, wait. Okay, yeah, I just had to think a little bit. Yeah, okay, so Jackson Dalton, Declan Wellington Turner, and Landon Smith making up the top 3, and we're still wrecking. Oh, they're all wrecking. I think everyone, oh my God, they're like trying to wreck each other. Everyone's trying to wreck. I think everyone saved it, but we almost had another pile up under caution. But we'll just see what happened here as we're on lap 11 at 34. But yeah, we'll see what brought out the second caution of the day. Well, we said Barry Preston was making his way through the field pretty fast. But you saw, I believe Hancock got hooked by Carter, and then Williams kind of got spun around there too. Reynolds in it. Ryan Benjamin got in, and McFadden had some damage. But yeah, I mean, that's really not much to analyze there. We may look at an onboard angle, but yeah. Unfortunate for Barry Preston. He's making his way through the field. Even though he's 3 laps down, he needed a lot more help. Yeah, we'll see. I imagine some guys are probably going to be out of the race after this one. Well, we're right on board with John McFadden and the Dairy Queen, number 89. Hold on, it's a pretty big wreck. See, the wreck just kind of happens in front of them, nowhere to really go, but we'll get you contact up here in Orlando. Well, the pace car lights are off, so you know what that means. We'll go green this time by. Don't know. Let's see. Anyone else out? Yeah, we got a couple cars out. Derek Hamill, unfortunate way to end his race in the 312. Tyler Reynolds in the 18. Logan Williams in the 7. He was up there for a little bit, I believe. Barry Preston still in this race, 3 laps down. He may just eventually he could get a top 20 due to all these wrecks. Yeah, so we have 5 cars out of this one. Last car is actually Roberto Crown Jr. I believe he had some kind of issue and had to come down at pit road to resolve it. You can see Ryan Benjamin with some damage. Obviously, you saw John McFadden had damage. Callie Hancock. Luke Sincala. I don't know if he has damage. I know Ethan Farley does. You can kind of see in the back of his car has some rear end damage. Landon Smith, Scott Bright, Joshua Harrison. We saw him wreck earlier. Aiden North, same thing. Bob Sticks. Wyatt Floor. Mitchell Carter, Steve Cologne. Just go back to the front now at this point. Lots of guys with damage. We'll see if that'll have an impact. Jackson Dalton, one of those guys that doesn't have any damage, though. He's out in front in the 420 Mountain Dew Voodoo car. We'll see what happens here. Pace car comes down pit road. And the green flag is back in the air on a lap. I don't even know. I assume it's around lap 15 or so. Yeah, lap 15. See if Barry Preston slows up the field now. We know he is a lap car, and he does have damage, so I'm interested to see if he slows up the field. Dalton out in front in the 420. Trying to hold off the field. Here comes Wellington Turner down to the bottom of the 37 Kmart car. Got a full head of steam out of the 37. He's going to try to make it work. Dalton gets kind of abandoned by Amber Riley. Never mind. She'll stay up there. Oh, the 08 getting forced 4 wide by Christopher Parker in the 95. We got about a 10-car group here. Ryan Benjamin, very slow. John McFadden, same thing. All these guys trying to just stay in the lead group. But, man, it's hard. Especially with a lot of kind of wrecked race cars. Wellington Turner underneath Dalton in the 420. Trey Smith up here in the Auto Owners 11. He's trying to challenge for the lead potentially. So we have had 2 incidents this evening. Neither of them have been a really giant wreck. We've had some smaller wrecks that have taken out multiple cars. In fact, Barry Preston has now made his way into 31st due to the fact that those 5 guys are out of the race. Those being the 312, the 18, the 7, the 17, and the 59. Unfortunate ways to end the day for those 5, but yeah. Stuff like this happens when you come to Orlando. You expect it. Wellington Turner out in front. He's had a little bit of a challenge there for Caleb Rose, who moved up into 2nd in the Procore 27. Let's see. Mark Silas in the 15. He's trying to make a move down there. I think we still could see one more wreck. Either that or lap traffic. Let's see. Where is... Okay, Ryan Benjamin's on the front stretch. We may not give lap traffic. It's tough. Nobody's really, like, completely slow. Like you would expect. Because you can see some plate tracks. You see guys really slow. Wellington Turner's kind of gotten a little bit of a gap there over Smith and Silas. McKee made a giant move down to the bottom there. Nathan Smith into 666. Gonna make an aggressive move down to the bottom. He's gonna try to get around Turner in the 37. The 69, you can see some slight damage on the left side of that machine. He's still contending, so even though if you have some slight damage, doesn't mean your race is over. You're on lap 18 and 34. They're going 4 wide, maybe almost 5 wide. We know 4 wide can work here, but how long will it work? Pollitt, Reeves, Hancock, Miles. Here comes Christopher Parker making an aggressive move on the 67. They remain 3 wide. Never mind, they're 4 wide back there with Silas. Silas, Dalton, Ujest, and Pollitt. They're off 4 wide. Now Nathan Smith has gotten out of the lead. He's starting to get that little bit of a gap that 37 had. Colin down on the bottom lane. He's trying to get a little bit of momentum. Smith going from the top to the bottom. He'll block the bottom. He'll hold on to that lane. Now lap 19 of 34 laps winding down here from Orlando. Cologne now in the top lane. He's switched from the top to from the bottom to the top. Excuse me. Here comes Nelson Reeves in the 26. He's making an aggressive move. He's going to move his way into second with help from Michael Pollitt in the 67. Now, will we see a wreck? That's something we've been interested in seeing all evening long. Well, not all evening, but since the last wreck. Now, where is Ryan Benjamin? There he is with Joshua Harrison, Ethan Farley, John McFadden back here. So you can see they're in, like, the middle of turns 1 and 2. And these guys are... Wait, are they in the same corner? No, they're not. Okay, they're on the front strip. So, like, I mean, it's going to be tough to see if they'll catch him. We could just race to the end. Nathan Smith, he wants... I mean, well, I don't even know if he may want lap traffic to hold these guys up, but he likes the position he's in right now. When Nelson Reeves right on his back bumper. Reeves going to the top lane. We know the bottom is definitely the preferred line. More so of than the top lane. Pollitt trying to get around the 666. Will anyone make a move? Ooh, I saw Clark McKee back there almost run into the 888 of Mitchell Carter. Yeah, you can see Nathan Smith and the spooky, scary skeleton 666 out in front. But here comes Jackson Dalton and the 420 car. He's making a move. Nelson Reeves on his back bumper. This is about, I'd say it's hard to count how many cars there are. Let's see. So for the first is Dalton and last is Bright. That's a 20 car pack. So I mean, about half of the field is in this pack. Smith has unfortunately got forced up to the top lane. He's going to probably fall all the way to the back. Here comes Landon Smith Jr. and Clark McKee making a move on Mitchell Carter. Dalton and Reeves now. They've gotten out to a little bit of a gap. Dalton obviously no wins his first race on the channel. A lot of guys in their first race on the channel. Nelson Reeves also in first race on the channel. See also Mitchell Carter back there. Same thing, Amber Riley, Clark McKee. Most of these guys decided they were going to enter Halloween Havoc without any experience on my channel. I believe the highest guy is Nathan Smith back there. Oh, man. He made a pretty aggressive move to make it 4 wide there as we were talking about him. Michael Pollitt also in the mix of this. He also races in the Taco Bell Pro Series. So we have some Taco Bell Pro Series drivers up here as well. Dalton, though, trying to get a win. Here comes Amber Riley with a big run. Down to the bottom. Oh, Nathan Smith with a big move. Going to the bottom lane. If he can get under the 08 and the 420, he may have the advantage. And he will. We know how better the top line, or the bottom lane is, excuse me. Ooh, Landon Smith moves Brendan Hancock up the track. We've been seeing a lot of, like, just taps. Not like spins, moves, just kind of little taps out of these guys when they go into the corner. And Nathan Smith, though, back to the top spot here in Orlando on lap 23 of 34. The lap's winding down. Where is the lap cars? They are on the back straightaway. So we may or may not catch them. But if we do, it is a 4-car group. And that is going to be interesting to see what, to say the least, to see what happens there. But you can argue that Nathan Smith has one of the strongest cars tonight. You can just see him leading the pack so well. He is a Taco Bell Pro Series driver. He does have a series in the IOMA. His series, the Firefox Cup Series, starting up in the preseason, so make sure to watch that. But yeah, just definitely going to see if he can get the win. Hasn't really had the best luck in the Taco Bell Pro Series. He's been close to getting wins. Speaking of another guy in the Taco Bell Pro Series, there's Caleb Rose with the 27. Gavin Beers also up here. Another guy in the TBPS. But yeah, Nathan Smith out in front. Oh, here comes Beers. We know Gavin Beers is pretty strong at Daytona to start the season. To start the Taco Bell Pro Series season, should I say, because some of y'all are new and won't realize that this is not a series, this is just a one-off. You can see Beers, almost dooring Nathan Smith. Gonna keep it clean, though. This 20-car group, I mean, anyone could win at this point. We could even see Clark McKee or Christopher Parker all the way in the back. They could come up here and steal a win. Beers now out in front. He's going to lead the lap coming back to the line. 10 laps to go from Orlando. Beers out in front. Mark Silence, he's going to try to get in there, and he is. With help from Mitchell Carter and Bradley Ugest. 4 wide, maybe actually 3. Silas got very loose. That's going to allow Mitchell Carter down to the bottom lane. Will we see another wreck? We've seen incidents all evening. Clark McKee making an aggressive move. That's going to make it 5 wide potentially. And he doesn't have enough momentum. He'll just remain 4 wide back there. But that's still pretty tightly compacted. It's Mitchell Carter now out in front. Here comes Bradley Ugest in the 01. He's going to make a challenge down to the bottom lane. How about this, though? Someone can go from, like, outside the top 10 to the lead. Ugest at the line leads. He wasn't even in the top 10 at the line on lap 25. But on lap 26, he took the lead. So impressive by Ugest. I mean, you could even see back there Landon Smith. He's running in 10th. We could see him maybe sneak his way up to the lead. Scott Sprite, I haven't talked much about him all night. He's going to try to take his turn at the lead. Thing about this race, you really don't know who's going to take the lead until win the race until they get back to the line. As now, Trey Smith making an aggressive move. He'll make it 4 wide on Silas Bright and Ugest. He has help from Landon Smith. There comes Clark McKee. We mentioned a couple laps ago, just because you're in the back, that doesn't mean you won't be all race, and that's a perfect point. Or a perfect example as Clark McKee's up here. 5 wide. Will this work? Oh man, they're 4 wide down to the bottom. McKee's being very aggressive this evening. Someone has to lift. There's no way that they're going to just completely stay 5 wide if it's going to work. I think McKee has the least amount of help, so he might be the one that's forced to lift. Never mind, he's got help from Christopher Parker in the 95. Oh man, this is really sketchy. I don't know if it's going to work. Looks like they're making it work. Christopher Parker painting that yellow line down there. This has allowed Trey Smith to get away. Often we caught lap traffic. Didn't know we would catch him, but now we have. There's Ryan Benjamin. The 11 going to go to the top. That's the good thing. He does have momentum, and he has a little bit of a gap. Now Joshua Harrison holding him up. Pinching him to the wall. Smith's going to sneak around him. Here comes Michael Pollitt. The 89 squeezing him down. Where's the 67 going to go? He's going to go back to the middle. Smith and Pollitt made it through. An amazing passing by Michael Pollitt. Going to get him to second. Let's go to the back now. Where are they? Man, everyone's kind of getting held up. McFadden kind of holding up the pack. Farley's there as well. Benjamin has been passed by almost everyone at this point. But Farley, man, he almost held up Michael Pollitt. Now, as you can see, Pollitt with help from Riley and Turner. Owen Miles back there also. They're going to catch Trey Smith. Here comes Amber Riley down to the bottom lane. Underneath the number 67. Now going to challenge the 11. Smith slides up. Here comes Amber Riley in the 08. Coming to lap 29. I think we may catch more lap traffic. Yes, we will. There's the 77 of Barry Preston. The 87 of Ada North. We're going to catch them as well. We may catch Wyatt Floor. I'm not sure. Will the field be bunched back up, though, when we catch them? It already looks like it might be. Here comes Owen Miles in the 51. He's challenging for the lead. underneath Amber Riley and Trey Smith. We may have a new leader as we go down the back straightaway. Here comes Brendan Hancock making an aggressive 4-wide move. Smith is actually starting to pull away. He gets a little bit of an advantage. Nelson Reeves making a move down there. He's going all the way down to the yellow line. They may be 5 wide now through turns 3 and 4, 5 wide for second. Here's the lap traffic we've been wondering about. Smith also has the advantage this time by as well. Ooh, Preston's gonna squeeze him. Or the same thing, but they're wrecking in the back. Cars around. The 12's around. Can't tell who that is. The caution is out. This may be the race. They're going to race back to the line. Will Trey Smith hold him off? This could be for the win. Reeves doesn't have nearly as much health. He's in the draft of the 11, though. If Reeves goes to the top, it's basically over. He has to find a way to the bottom. This might be for the race. Here comes Nelson Reeves down to the bottom lane, underneath Trey Smith. We don't know if this is for the race, but we're just going to assume it is. Down to the bottom. Here comes Nelson Reeves. Coming back to the stripe. Is anyone going to have anything for the 26? I don't think so. I think Nelson Reeves is going to win Halloween Havoc. The caution is out. We have 4 to go. I think that might do it. Nelson Reeves might have just taken the win off of a last lap pass on Trey Smith. We have seen wrecks under yellow, so we'll have to see if Reeves wrecks under yellow. That's the only thing that'll really ruin his race. If he can't maintain pace speed. Reeves is actually going down pit. No, okay, he's just trying to pass. Okay, but we'll have to see what brought out the yellow. This could end the race. And it would be an eventful way to end it. We wouldn't get a crazy tight finish, but we definitely have lap traffic playing a factor. Let's see what happens. Well, an unfortunate way to maybe end Halloween Havoc for Owen Miles. Potentially had a race win. Preston just trying to get out of his way, blocks him. And then they actually wrecked in front of him too. Yeah, Barry Preston was just there. We'll have to look at that other angle though. Oh, and then he kind of scrapes Ethan Farley there. But we'll see what happened also on that kind of second wreck, because there was a second wreck too. Well, we saw Amber Riley a potential threat to win if we made it back. But, yeah, you can see they just kind of get held up. I don't know if they got... Nah, Turner kind of got hit from Hancock. And nowhere for Riley to go. Ooh, Scotch Bright barely missed that too. But I think that may end the race. We'll have to see. But an eventful way to end Halloween Havoc, most likely. Well, we've taken the white flag, and you can still see we're single file, and the pace car lights are on. So, you know what that means. The race is basically over. We're just going to finish this race under caution. Obviously not the way we wanted to end it, but we did get a pretty eventful finish with a late race yellow and a last lap pass. Can't really ask for more than that, but we would have loved for this race to finish under green. We would have loved to get a one-lap dash, but... yeah, as you can see, though, Nelson Reeves is going to be your winner unless he has a mechanical issue, which means Steve Cologne's going to come home second. Trey Smith, Landon Smith Jr., Michael Pollitt, Cole Raymond, Caleb Rose, Christopher Parker, Mark Silas, Mitchell Carter, Clark McKee, Jackson Dalton, Nathan Smith, Bradley Ugest, Gavin Beers, Scotch Bright, Amber Riley, Roberto Crown Jr., Callie Hancock, Luke Sincala, Declan Wellington Turner, Bob Sticks, I think, Wyatt Floor. Oh, I can't really see if Floor's lap down because my little recording thing is in the way. But then Orth, Farley, McFadden, Benjamin, and Harrison all going to finish a lap down. And then the 12, 51, 77, 312, 18, 7, 17, 5, and 59 all out. But as we come down the front straightaway, it's official. The first ever special race, special event on the channel. It's going to go to Nelson Reeves in the First Union 26 team. Congratulations. They're going to win Halloween Havoc. And not really the way, you know, you never like to end these races under yellow, but for Nelson Reeves, he'll definitely take it. You can see the pace car lights are off, but that doesn't mean anything. The race is over. Nelson Reeves going to go to victory lane in the number 26 First Union. I believe that's a Mercedes. Yeah, you can see there's your finishing results. Reeves, Cologne, Smith, Smith Jr., Pollitt, Raymond, Rose, Parker, Silas, Carter, McKee, Dalton, Smith, Hughes, Beers, Bright, Riley, Crown, Hancock, Sincala, Turner, Sticks, Floor, the 23 on the lead lap. Orth, Farley, McFadden, Benjamin, Harrison, all a lap down, and then Hancock, Miles, Preston, Hamill, Reynolds, Williams, Xavier, and Paul Martin, all DNF. Man, what an eventful race here in Orlando. Thank y'all so much for watching. A big congratulations to Nelson Reeves, the first ever special event winner on the channel and actually in IOMA history. I believe Nathan Smith will come out with a Christmas race later on, so definitely make sure to sign up for that one. But yeah, also Taco Bell Pro Series will return, I believe, next weekend. Maybe we'll have midweek racing, not sure about that. But thank y'all so much. Congratulations to Nelson Reeves and the entire 26 team. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next race. Bye.